I'm speaking with Tyler McIntyre of Bank Novo. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Great. And you guys are a challenger bank for small businesses, correct?
Correct.
So what exactly does that entail?
So what we've done is we've built out essentially the banking stack from the ground up to provide a better experience for today's companies. So imagine a bank that's built in 2018, right? And so we try to integrate to all tools that these small businesses use on a day-to-day basis, so they have a full picture of what's happening. Think of it almost as a financial watchtower over not just your deposit account, which we offer in a debit card, but your QuickBooks, your other accounts, your Stripe processing, or even TransferWise for international money payment.
Okay. So what's the role of the mobile payments then?
So mobile payment is actually one of the places where we see the most amount of growth for our small businesses. We have a tremendous amount of people, activating their Apple Pay, Google Pay, et cetera, and using those experiences to actually make point of sale purchases, right? And we're seeing a lot of demand also for virtualized cards and other card controls, because as a business, one of the things that they have the most fear about is that they might not be the only user of the company's card, right? And when it comes around to businesses, they're a lot more sensitive with the security and the safety and soundness of their money.
Okay, speaking of safety and security, can you talk a little bit about how important AI fraud is and what you guys are doing to manage that?
Right. So AI fraud is key in kind of understanding what is happening with these the payments, right? And you could see fraud happening two different ways, right? So you have either people coming in and committing fraud, right, which is not really where we see the actions happening, but the actual payments fraud, right? So people are going out and, cloning a card or using the card number, or there's been a data breach. And so being able to quickly identify that was a fraudulent transaction is extremely important in order to protect both me, because I would have to reimburse the customer for that, but as well as the customer to make sure that he's not inconvenienced from it. But what is very important to have for accurate AI in fraud detection is you have to think about it from a customer's perspective. Because if I go to a point of sale system, the worst customer interaction that they can have with my bank is them getting denied for a real transaction, right? And AI is hopefully where you kind of find that bridge between truly understanding where the customer was when he made that transaction and it was him, versus somebody else who's doing a very similar transaction to the bank and being able to catch that.
Okay, thank you for explaining that. I appreciate it.